Holy cow. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers again. Good morning. It's football day, Sunday. Next up on the queue of projects, I have my push mower that I got for free a while back. I don't remember where I got it, but it started up no problem, mows and all that. It's just a simple push mower, no bagger or anything, just comes as is. I honestly don't remember where I got it because I get so many things for free, but this is next in queue. I just had to get it out of the way, you know what I mean? So what's wrong with it? It smokes. So I have a couple of extra engines here. As you know, I also had a Murray push mower that I got for free in that bundle of 6 push mowers that I got for free. That Murray deck was all rusted out, so I took the engine off. This is a push mower engine, and I figured I'd just put this on here because this engine is, it smokes, you know? No matter what I do to it, it smokes. I have another smoky engine, the John Deere JS63. That also smokes too. And I was going to actually work on that today, but that engine smokes also. And I was going to put this engine on that one, right? But as I look closely, it's missing the carburetor, the air cleaner base, and the air cleaner cover. So it's missing a bunch of parts. And it's not compatible with the John Deere parts because this is actually an auto choke, which the John Deere is not. And it's a different air cleaner setup, you know, so I can't use that. I was going to use that other one over there that has the John Deere-like setup, right? But the John Deere is not an auto choke. This is, you know, and this is a power washer one, so I didn't want to run into too many problems. So this is a simple push mower quantum engine. I'll just put that on here. Put the top engine cover onto here. And listen, I don't even know if this engine runs, but I know for sure that I can't sell it with it smoking, you know what I mean? So this ought to be an easy engine swap. And of course I say easy. When I say easy, what happens? It's not very easy. I've decided that I'm not going to fix this. I'm going to sell it as is. Because after speaking with my friend Jason, who is the original owner of this thing, the worm gear in the gearbox is trashed. It's also missing a belt. I could put a belt on there, but honestly, it's not worth trying to find the part for it and take apart the auger to fix it because it's really like a $150 machine if it was perfectly working. You know what I mean? But so I'm just going to sell it for like 50 bucks or something to some nut. Still waiting for the spindle shaft for my deck so I can get this Troy-Bilt out of the garage so I can move on to my next project. I might as well show you my JS63 since I have it over here. So this is what I was talking about. This is the engine setup for the John Deere JS63. Like I said, it smokes. It is a primer type, right? The same exact engine is right there, but like I said, this is a power washer engine, and it has the auto choke feature, you know, so you couldn't even attach the brake cables. I mean, you could, but not without going through a lot of trouble, and I don't want to go through a lot of trouble. Just want to swap the engine. I'll figure out another engine to put on there. But yeah, so I'm going to be flipping this on its side, removing the removing the blade, and then removing the engine, and then mounting the Murray engine on here, replacing the cover, and seeing if it works. It better not smoke. So I might have to leave relatively soon because, believe it or not, some nut wants to buy a lawnmower. Who wants to buy a lawnmower now? Right? I mean, they actually said it was going to snow today. And I knew that it wasn't going to snow because our weatherman here sucks. You guys might have seen him on TV at Good Morning America, Lonnie Quinn. It's like the national news guy is always in New York, you know. Personally, I think he sucks. Son of a gun. Damn it. Let's try to get this damn rope out. Tilting it towards the dipstick. Dipstick? So I've got it on its side here, and I'm using my DeWalt 12-volt brushless impact, right? It's a 3/8, but I got an adapter for the half. I've got these black impact sockets that I got as a set. I only needed one to take off a nut off that Tecumseh, but I had to buy the whole set. I figured I would use them. This is a 9/16 blade bolt. And then there are 1/2-inch sockets for the 3 engine bolts on the bottom here. It's on there pretty good. Okay, so only one came off out of the 3. Sometimes people say that if you have an extension on there, it makes it weaker. So I'm going to go, well, I can't do that because I have an adapter from 3/8 to a 1/2. But I will shorten it just to see if that is true. So I've shortened it. See if it's stronger. See, I don't think it makes much difference. Gonna have to attach the 1/2-inch electric impact. This has never failed me. You guys have seen me use this a lot. This only cost me $40 and it's lasted like 2 years and it's gotten off everything that I've put the test to. It's really cool. Well, that's no good. Strip the bolt. It's really on there, huh? Well, this engine's Dunsky anyway, right? It smokes. It's the reason why I'm changing it, you know? But I didn't want to strip it, you know? Doesn't matter. I don't want that engine anyway. And I knew it. Stripped that one too. But like I said, we don't need this engine. And there it is. Here be the engine. I'm going to take the brake cable off. So can you believe it? I actually went and sold a mower. 140. Scores! I'm gonna remove this. Get a needle nose pliers just to pinch it. You know. I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it's really difficult to take it off. Pain in the ass. Now we're going to compare the crankshaft and see if it's about the same length as the Murray. Otherwise, I might have to use the Murray. Oh, okay. They look pretty close, if not identical. They're about the same height. They look not identical, but good enough. So remember when I said this was going to be an easy swap? I just jinxed myself. I realized that this one also has a busted bolt in there. So I'm just gonna drill this out all the way through and put a double-ended nut and bolt through there to hold it. You know, the other two are good, and I also have to find 2 mounting bolts that fit in here. So this one fits. I'm sure I can find a couple of these, but first I'm gonna have to drill this out, and I am not good at drilling. This will probably take me 2 hours. Usually I'm not good at drilling at all, but I'm actually making some progress here. As soon as I said I was making progress, it just stopped. Had to change a bit, still doesn't work. Look what I got. I got one of these extractor things that I got. They never worked for me, but I'm going to try it. Of course my battery's dead. While I'm charging that other one, I found a bit that will fit this. Let's try that. Yep, doesn't work. See? These things never work. I've never had success with any of these. None of them ever worked. Sucks. I was using those gold drill bits. They didn't really work well. I have a regular wood one, and seems to work better. That might even be through. Hey, guess what? It's sort of snowing. First flakes of the year. Anyway, because this was sitting outside, I just wiped it down, and yeah, it looks pretty clean. So now I'm going to just mount the engine. The muffler is going to be filled with oil because I had it upside down to drill the damn hole. I don't even know if this engine works. But all I know is for sure is that that other engine definitely smoked. So we don't want that engine for sure. Let me find the right hole. Second one in there. Okay, got a third bolt on there. Engine is secured. Now, since I have the blade off, might as well do some sharpening. Got this as a gift from subscriber Samuel Sandoval. Thanks a lot, Sam. Works great. Got the blade on. So would you look at that, huh? It's actually snowing. That guy over there, he just bought the Spirit snowblower. 50 bucks. Just get rid of it for 50 bucks. Guys like asking me all these questions. How do you remove the auger? How do you remove that carriage bolt? How does that impeller come off? I said, dude, if you're going to stand here all day and ask me how to do this, I might as well just show you and do it, and then fix it, and then not sell it to you. Take it home, 50 bucks. If you don't want it, leave. If you want it, give me 50 bucks and leave. I'm just going to see if this starts up. Remember, I have no idea what this condition of this carburetor is. And there's no gas either, so. Primer bulb actually feels pretty good. Sounds really weird, doesn't it? So it doesn't start, and I'm gonna actually keep going. I was gonna stop because I wanted to go inside and watch football, but I'm gonna take off this cover. Three 5/16. Just so we can check out the condition of the carburetor, because it's not starting, and I'm not too sure it's getting spark or not, and I can't see the spark because I'm pulling it. It's a bad thing about push motors, you can't really tell, you know, unless you have a second person, you know. I'm going to remove the fuel line. I don't believe there's any gas in it. Oh, some, not a lot. Two 3/8. And then twist. And there's the carburetor. Let's take this carburetor apart. See what it looks like. Ooh, it's clear. See the condition of the bowl. It's a gasket. Not too bad. As you can tell, some water in there. See that darker bead of drop there underneath? It's water. Seems pretty good. Not bad at all. But we took it off. I'm just going to spray it a little. I have a feeling that it's got a sheared keyway. That's just what I think. Other than that, it's pretty clean. I'm going to blow out the remaining gas in here. This way. Primitive, but it works. So Henry,
Did you check out the touchdown?
No.
Well, what were you doing?
Oh, I was in the snow in the garage.
Well, what were you doing there?
I was messing around with my lawnmower.
Well, didn't you want to watch the football game?
Well, sure I did. But then I was in the middle of an episode. I can't stop.
Well, why not? Are you under some kind of deadline?
Well, no. But, I have to adhere to my video a day.
Well, can't you ever take a day off?
I guess I could, but I feel like I need to get a video out daily.
Well, everybody needs a day off.
That's true. You're right about that. But I kind of want to get this going.
Well, I'm sure you're going to do it eventually. Maybe you can continue tomorrow.
You know what? That kind of makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Maybe I will continue this tomorrow. Maybe I ain't. Well, it's not like I'm taking a day off. I am still working today. But, alright, so we got this carburetor on. I don't know if it works. I have a feeling it's a Sheared Keyway because we should have gotten some kind of signs that it was going to start by putting that fluid in there, you know what I mean? Should have, but it didn't. But the gas tank's clean now. At least, you know, doesn't have any fuel that has water in it anymore, you know. Here's the fuel that was in there. And looking at it, it has a tiny bit of water, but not a whole lot. And it's ass gas, you know what I mean? I'm going to clean this up a little. Like I always say, clean your shit. So I got this cover back on, got the carburetor back on. We'll move this top without breaking it. Two screws to take this cover off. Actually, I'm not going to use this cover. I'm going to put that original cover back on. So I'm going to try to start this before I rip that off. Just tried to start it. It just doesn't sound right. Just doesn't sound right at all. The typical sounds that you hear when you think the keyway is sheared. The kind of sounds that I hear. I didn't think it was going to take this long to do this, guys, but, you know, when I'm in the middle of it, you know, I got to keep going. Got to finish. I hate to say it, but I might have to finish tomorrow. Now it's 4 3/8 bolts to take the engine cover off. Another 5/16 to take the dipstick off. Dipstick?
Cletus, you know what you are? You're a dipstick. A 14-karat dipstick.
This cover is yucky. Really yucky. Can't really tell just from looking over here. I'm going to find a socket for that. 5/16. Let's try this. How about it? How about it? Worked. Cup comes off. Let's see if we can see. And now we can see keyway. and it looks just fine. So I don't know why it doesn't start. Some slushy madness is happening here. So I put the top back on. All I can think of now is when I had it upside down, right? Earl was like everywhere, right? So maybe the Earl is flooded in the combustion chamber and the spark plug's like trashed, you know? That's what I'm thinking could possibly be the reason. And it probably isn't, because that doesn't look too bad. Let me give this a pull and take out whatever's in there. Clean up the spark plug, give her another try. I'm going to check for spark one more time. Check this out. Got a good spark. It's not the spark plug. It's not the magneto. It's not the timing. Well, now that we have the ass gas out of there, maybe because we cleaned out the chamber where the spark plug was, dried out the spark plug a little bit, who knows. We checked the sheared keyway, it wasn't sheared. Got fresh gas in here now. We saw that there was spark. Carburetor's clean. Mother of God, what could it...
Throw it wherever it lands.
Oh!
Shit!
Hey guys, support my channel, buy a sticker. Also follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you guys on my next project. Have a great day.